Discover beautiful living at David Jones, an outstanding collection of furniture and home furnishings from the world's leading designers and Australia's master craftsmen. Moran, Van Trey, Parker, Chiswell, Module International, Ultimate Design, Cable Makers, Slumberland. For the finest collection of quality furniture,
there's no other store like David Jones.
Sarah Lee makes a new kind of apple pie to beat them all.
She'll never beat my recipe.
Sarah Lee starts with lots of whole apple slices and piles them high.
So she's big on apples.
Adds a layer of light, flaky pastry. You do the baking.
Ah, but how does it taste?
Sarah Lee calls it her apple high pie. You'll love it. Sarah Lee apple high pie. Very big on apple.
Another slice? Thank you.
I'm a Rocker Brothers Red Bull from head to toe. A Rocker Brothers Red Bull, I'm saving dough.
Set of 4 precision gauges, only $22.75. Water pumps for Holden 6-cylinder cars, only $8.50.
Cheap.
Fold-out cantilever toolboxes, $19.95.
That's cheap.
Mechanics complete tune and test kit, only $29.95.
You be a Rocker Brothers Rebel, saving money, lots of money like me. Rocker 1, Rocker 2.
When you're doing it yourself, do it right. The 3-in-1 do-it-yourself kit every fortnight. First, you get a project guide, details so you'll pave it right, and condensation problems brought to light. Second, you get 8 technique cards. You'll mix it like a pro, and they're always at hand, so you'll do it right. Third, you get a handy tools and materials guide to see what's about so you choose it right. It all adds up. When you're doing it yourself, do it right, all right?
Would you say that Arnott's Doritos are the crunchiest corn chips you've ever eaten? Or would you say Doritos are the cheesiest corn chips you've ever tasted?
Cheese.
Doritos, the lightest, crispiest cheese-flavored corn chips from Arnott's. They taste as good as they crunch.
Roll up for the budget ride of a lifetime. Don't despair, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Nobody else can help you beat the budget horrors like your Toyota dealer. Right now, he's giving unbelievable deals on 1-ton Hilux, Tarago, Land Cruiser and Lidays. In fact, the entire Toyota range. So get into your Toyota dealer now and beat the budget. Before the budget beats you.
Parafield Discount City Furniture, a whole lot of bargains, you should be there. Listen to the man.
Yes, for $629 in velvet or Berber, you get 2 two-seaters, 2 chairs, 2 ottoman, 2 coffee tables, and 2 scatter cushions for only $629, and a 3-piece lounge for $365, or this sturdy 6-piece high-back velvet modular for only $399. See it all at Parafield Discount City Furniture.
We're out old Main North Road.
An authentic homemade spaghetti sauce contains all natural ingredients like real tomatoes.
Prego.
Just as an authentic bolognese depends on the hearty taste of real meat.
Prego.
And if you were to make your own authentic marinara spaghetti sauce, of course you use real fish, oysters and prawns.
Prego.
New Campbell's Prego. There's nothing else to add, it's all in there. Real tomatoes, real meat and real seafood. If we compromised, it wouldn't taste homemade. And it wouldn't be Campbell's.
Discover beautiful living at David Jones, an outstanding collection of furniture and home furnishings from the world's leading designers and Australia's master craftsmen. Parker, Moran, Van Trey, Chiswell, Seeley, Lombardi, Alibert. For the finest collection of quality furniture,
There's no other store like David Jones.
These tablets contain laboratory-made substances like cyclamate, aspartame, and saccharin. They're called, appropriately, artificial sweeteners. But this is made from a plant.
Nothing tastes the same as the juice from the sugar cane. Sugar, a natural part of life.
incredible. The price is unbelievable. In fact, the range, quality and price is so good. Well, they speak for themselves. And sing.
What is Australia saying about Holden, Commodore and Chimera?
The Commodore has more equipment, more comfort, more technology, and more value.
The Holden Chimera, I love it.
Thrilled. It's the best thing I ever did.
Yes, they're cars we can all feel proud of. And to keep them bestsellers, GMH is giving Holden dealers factory bonuses to pass on to you. That's right, GMH factory bonuses on Commodore and Chimera, but only for a limited time. It's time to buy better at your Holden dealer, now.
G'day. You know, country people certainly can teach us a lot about natural foods. Oh, not like that pretend cow, which makes pretend butter out of processed oils, artificial colouring, artificial flavouring, preservatives, stabilisers. But real butter is simply pure dairy cream, so it tastes better. OK, the country really does teach us a lot about nature. Think about what you're eating. You'll come back to butter. It's only natural.
Who ever heard of a brand new economy vehicle for $5,500?
Suzuki! Mighty boy!
You just did.
This is the new Brother AX-10, the most affordable home
Does it have automatic lift-off for corrections?
home electronic typewriter ever. It's fully portable and it's...
Does it have lift-off?
And it's ideal for letters, accounts, or typing school assignments and priced at
Does it have lift-off?
an incredibly low $349.
Do
And yes,
you have lift-off?
we have liftoff.
The Brother AX-10 Electronic with liftoff correction.
At Seiko, we've been perfecting time for over 100 years. We pioneered the development of the quartz movement. But simply keeping time accurately is not enough today. So we introduced new dimensions of elegance and function and created a range of watches as distinct and different as the people who wear them. Now there's a Seiko as unique as your personality, a watch as individual as you. Hands up, all those who wear Seiko.
Tonight, divorce has never been so funny.
You're not living there.
At 9:30, John Alderton and Hannah Gordon return in My Wife Next Door.
Today is the beginning of my total freedom.
Then at 9:55...
Is it just me, or has Dan been different lately?
No, he's always been different.
Dan is head over heels in Night Court.
Your hair smells great.
It's dandruff shampoo.
You'll love our comedy tonight on Channel 10.
The choicest coffee beans flourish in the remotest regions. This is one of the selection of superior varieties used to create new Nescafé Blend 43. Only the best beans are roasted, blended and brewed to perfection to become Nescafé Blend 43. These rich coffee granules are packed with more real coffee flavor than ever. So now, with Nescafé Blend 43, your favorite coffee never tasted better.
When you insure your car with AGC, it's nice to know that AGC will always be behind you, whenever and wherever you travel, all over Australia. And if you should be unlucky enough to need us, we'll get you back on the road so quickly, you'll wonder if the accident really happened. AGC Insurance. We won't run out when your luck does.
From the moment you arrive, lunchtime or for dinner, you know you're about to experience something the others can only hope to achieve. The Drummondore, for those times you want the best food, service, atmosphere. The Drummondore, Golden Grove Road, Ridgehaven.
Aussie Utes and Aussie Vans. Compare the utes and vans you've known, and I'm sure you'll all agree. Ford Falcon stands alone for reasons plain to see. A man, he needs his comfort and a little bit of style. He needs Ford Falcon utes and vans, best by a country mile. Hard-riding little buzz boxes just don't appeal, don't suit. Give me 6-cylinder performance and economy to boot. Ford Falcon utes and vans, 'cause they stand alone.
Farewell to old England forever. Farewell to...
Were the early convicts sent to Australia, or did they volunteer?
Miss you, 'cause we're getting violet crumble, singing to
So, how are you enjoying Australia?
Well, we're certainly enjoying the violet crumble. That's what we came for. True crumbling honeycomb in a delicious chocolatey coating. Mmm.
But all this way?
Sometimes it just has to be violet crumble.
Rent now from Radio Rentals and your payments will get lower and lower. Choose from our extensive range of colour TVs. From the Philips range comes this 48cm deluxe push-button colour television. This transportable television comprises an on-screen tuning indicator, high-performance two-way speaker system bar and automatic fine-tuning. The next best thing to watching it live is watching it on a Philips natural colour TV. At Radio Rentals, rental or cash, you are special. Saturday night, Higgins links up with the greatest detective of them all.
Alex Carr was hit by a 1974 Rolls-Royce, made before May the 1st.
How on earth do you know that?
Elementary.
Holmes and Watson embark on what becomes a baffling case.
We're after someone.
You know who it is as well as I do.
And meet up with an old foe.
You think it's...
Moriarty.
Magnum, 7:30 Saturday on Channel 10.
Mel Gibson is Mad Max. They will worship him.
Who do you think I am?
She will challenge him.
And I say that this man has broken the law.
And this is his greatest adventure. Mel Gibson, Tina Turner, Mad Max, Beyond Thunderdome.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, rated M, now showing at the Hindley and Glenelg cinemas.
Good evening, Peter Adams updating Eyewitness News. There is near anarchy in South Africa tonight as police battle to control riots in townships around Durban. South African troops and police, Indian residents and black looters are engaged in fierce running battles as the state of emergency crisis continues. In one town, 38 people have been killed as Indian shopkeepers arm themselves to fight off blacks and riot police. The United States is now planning to ask the South African government to change its hardline policy. The New South Wales Health Department has confirmed the first case of AIDS transmitted by a female prostitute. Authorities had warned of this, but now a specific case of a middle-aged man had now been found. The Sydney Prostitutes Collective has appealed to the man to reveal the prostitute's identity so she can be tracked down and isolated. A decision will be made tomorrow on whether to scale down the search for Canberra skier Simon Crean, missing in the Snowy Mountains since Tuesday. Despite fine weather today, 50 ground searchers and 2 helicopters failed to find any trace of Crean. Not a pleasant weather outlook for tomorrow, cold with increasing showers, a top of 12 after tonight's low of 6. The Weekend Eyewitness News tomorrow night at 6. I'll see you Monday. Good night.
From the most trusted name in domestic sciences, Singer. New directions.
Vacuum cleaners.
New dimensions. The new technology.
Power tools.
New looks. New ways. In the Singer way of doing things.
Rug makers.
Simple ideas, beautifully made. New things are coming. From the Singer you know.
You may have seen in the papers from time to time low prices on hardware. They might appear to be good, but they're nowhere near Godfrey's special year-round prices. At Godfrey's, there's all the hardware you could possibly need. But here's something to think about. If you think you've found a great price in here, bring the paper down and we'll give you a genuine Godfrey's price that no one can beat. Check the papers, then come to Godfrey's, 449 Port Road, Croydon.
The Channel 10 Christmas appeal? That's the ticket. Only $2 to win this AVJennings Home and Land package. Parkview, next to a park just near the hub in Aberfoyle Park. $160,000 worth. Get your tickets as soon as you can at your local HINDMARSH Adelaide, your local Shell dealer, and at all AVJennings display centres. The Channel 10 Christmas appeal lottery to win $160,000, only $2. Get yours now. That's the ticket.
Sunday, meet the first family. Bob Newhart is the president. And everyone loves the president.
She's coming.
Madeline Kahn is his wacky wife. Harvey Korman, a UN ambassador with a problem.
Cute.
It's a riot of comedy as you look at life behind the Oval Office. The First Family, 8:30 Sunday premiere movie viewing on 10.
Excuse me, but with Continental Hot Pot, there's no need to add carrots. They're already there. And no need to add tomatoes or onions. They're already there. No need to add herbs and spices. They're...
Look, does Continental Hot Pot already have African artichokes?
Well, no.
Ta-da!
Continental Hot Pot gives you a delicious, nourishing casserole every time because everything's already there. Continental Hot Pot. Just add meat. Oh, and African artichokes if you like.
I've really put my foot in it. I told my wife, who's in charge of ordering, to order another 19 modular suites, and she ordered 90. She then accused me of not speaking clearly. Me? These 6-piece modulars with ottomans should be over $800. To clear them, come in and sit on one and you'll get it for around wholesale. That's $5.97. And for an extra $1, I'll throw in this recliner. That's $5.98 the lot. Lounge discounters, wholesale, sit on it sale, Australia's lowest prices or your money back.
You've both worked hard to get a roof over your head. But have you ever stopped to think of the overhead should the old gal give way? Or if the guttering gave up the ghost? It could be expensive unless you re-roof right with Stratco Contracting. Stratco can replace your roof or guttering at a very low price because you deal direct with the manufacturer. Stratco Contracting, expert installation by the people who make it.
Somewhere in space, 4 astronauts are murdered, but who killed them? This is the ultimate whodunit, and very soon you'll have the chance to solve this murder mystery with a unique twist as the question is asked worldwide, who committed murder in space?
Last night I had a dream. I dreamt of blue ribbon ice cream. Nothing on top, nothing in between. Just streets, blue ribbon ice cream. Ice cream dreams are made of this. Creamy with more buttermilk. Ice cream dreams are made of this. More buttermilk. Ice cream dreams are made of this. More buttermilk. Ice cream dreams are made of this. Buttermilk. Tastes so good on its own.
Hey, hello. Remember this account? I'm Accountantino, and this is a Central Furnitures. All of the furniture you could ever want for your bedrooms, for family rooms, for your dining rooms and the lounge room, for any rooms at all. So, for quality furniture, value and service, Central Furnitures, 10 Porter Road, HINDMARSH.
Hey, which account?
Hey, this account.
AIDS. Can you get it? Monday's news reveals all.
What every woman should know about AIDS.
AIDS in public places.
Casual kissing and AIDS.
AIDS in the schoolyard.
Are your children at risk?
AIDS in the single woman.
Monday's news reveals all. Medical facts and fallacies on you and AIDS.
What do you do if you think you've got AIDS? And is it curable early?
AIDS. Can you get it?
A 4-page lift-out in Monday's news reveals all.
Can I get AIDS if I pierce my ears? I did a funny...
The Australian Federation of Travel Agents present the $20,000 Christmas Appeal Lottery. First prize is a trip for 2 flying Malaysian airline system to London with a 12-day tour of England and Ireland from Trafalgar Tours. Second prize is a 13-day Newman's New Zealand coach tour flying Air New Zealand. Third prize is an Australian Pacific Red Centre camping holiday. Fourth prize, 2 nights in Sydney flying TAA. $1 tickets are available from the Australian Federation of Travel Agents and ANZ Bank branches.
With the development of the vast resources of Australia's remote northwest shelf, there is now a reliable source of energy for Australia's future, and a reliable future for many Australians. The work BP and its joint ventures is doing is creating work for a whole new community, for tradesmen, for shopkeepers, for doctors and teachers, for a long time to come. BP Australia, the quiet achiever.
Right, girls, we're off to lunch.
Right, fellas.
Those magnificent Canon typing machine. A buzz for the boys, and for us, the touch of perfection.
You know, Graham, this is the place to live. The piece of Aberfoyle Park, near the hub, handy to a park, and what a great view.
In a home like this, AVJennings Parkview, a house and land package worth $160,000. The prize for this year's Channel 10 Christmas Appeal Lottery to help children's medical research.
And the tickets are only $2 each.
At your local HINDMARSH Adelaide branch.
Your local Shell dealer and at all AVJennings display centres.
Parkview, only $2 a ticket.
Get yours now.
In the tuxedo, Michael Uptown Keaton versus Joe Downtown Piscopo. He's sexy, suave, sophisticated. He's not. Keaton versus Piscopo.
You see that?
It's the funniest fight of the year.
You shouldn't hang me on a hook.
Johnny Dangerously.
An adventure for the sake of love.
She's the most wonderful woman that ever lived.
A risk for the sake of friendship. A quest for the sake of revenge. Lady Hawk, a magical, romantic adventure. Lady Hawk.
See Michael Keaton at his outrageous best in Johnny Dangerously, together with action thriller Lady Hawk, now showing at Wallace Drive-In's Park Line and Valley Line.
We took golden Australian corn, toasted it, dipped it in honey, then sprinkled it with nuts. And if that sounds good, listen to this. Kellogg's new Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. When it comes to the crunch, there's no other breakfast cereal like it. And it's from Kellogg's, of course.
From deep in the earth it comes, and deep in the earth it is stored. A universal medium of value and exchange. Gold is a synonym for success. Gold, conductive, reflective, incorruptible. Gold, another fascinating National Geographic special. 5 o'clock Saturday on 10.
To show your regular pad on TV, we'd need this much space. But with Libra Slim, only this much. Softly compressed fibres inside give you all the protection of a regular pad. And only this much space would show you that they now come in this discreet little purse pack. Full regular protection wherever you go. Slim from Libra, all the protection of a regular pad in standard or new handy purse packs.